Good afternoon. So I'm Derek Webster, the founder and CEO of CardFlight, and today I'm going to talk about our software development kits and developer tools for powering EMV chip card acceptance on mobile devices. Before I tell you about what CardFlight brings to the table, I want to set a little bit of context. So mobile point of sale, we all know, is a massive market. Already today, we're seeing last year that 12 million new mobile point of sale units were deployed globally last year, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Within 4 years, that number is expected to jump to 54 million new mobile point of sale devices. A few weeks ago, I was on a panel, and one of the other speakers was the head of mobile innovation at Visa. And he said that in the coming years, they expect the number of Visa accepting merchants to grow from 40 million to 80 million, and that's basically almost all being driven by the proliferation of mobile devices and bringing new merchants into the ability to accept credit cards. There's another trend at play. As I'm sure all of you are well aware, the US is migrating to EMV chip card technology. Cards are being progressively introduced on all the various cards being used in the US. And there was a liability shift on October 1st, encouraging both issuers and merchants to adopt EMV technology. So how's that going? Well, as of October 1st, if you want to look at published stats, about 40% of US cards had chips in them, expected to grow to 60% by the end of the year. We went and pulled the data, and on our own gateway last week, 48% of the cards that were presented had chips on them. So the cardholder side is ready for EMV, and it's certainly only going to get more so. But things are a lot more challenging on the merchant side. Right now, today in the US, only about 5% of merchants can actually accept an EMV chip card payment today. So why is that? Well, it's challenging, right? To be able to deploy a solution, you need EMV co-approved card readers and certified software. You need new processor integrations handling the new data that comes with EMV transactions. And then you've got to get independent approvals from each of the major card brands to process that. So basically, your entire mobile deployment becomes subject to one of these certifications. Everything from the card reader, to the mobile app, to the gateway, to each and every processor, each and every card brand, each and every issuer. Adding or changing anything about that will cause you to have to do a new certification or a recertification. So if you want to do a major version upgrade, if you want to support a new type of card reader, you want to support anything new, a different processor, you're talking about a entire new set of certifications for each major processor. So what does CardFlight offer? We offer what we call semi-integrated solutions that allow app developers to quickly and easily integrate card-present EMV chip card acceptance into their own mobile apps. To do that, we provide a chip card reader. It's got a dual interface magstripe and chip card reader, audio jack device that plugs into any tablet or smartphone. We've got developer-friendly software development kits for both iOS and Android. So we're providing published documentation, sample code, demo apps, everything a developer needs to get integrated quickly. And then we pair that with a processor-agnostic gateway. So we, prior to the October 1st liability shift, had announced that we were certified with First Data and approved for running EMV transactions. We've got a number of other processors in the pipeline. But as of today, we have real merchants in the field on mobile devices accepting real EMV chip card payments. And that's actually a really rare thing to say. We've done it with CardFlight, and we've provided developer tools that make it easy for others to do that as well. So what this allows is you to leverage our certifications, our middleware, our software development kit, and not have to go through all these rigorous card brand approval processes to do it. But you can still build your own mobile apps integrated with your own back-end reporting, analytics, and other tools, where you can get APIs and data feeds off of our gateway, and as well as integrating our developer-friendly SDK, customized to everything your app needs for your own functionality. In case this is too complicated, let me give you a little sample code. It's literally this simple to integrate the CardFlight SDK into your own application. A couple lines of code to connect with the card reader, a couple lines of code to start an EMV transaction, and a couple more lines of code to deal with the transaction result, and whether it was approved or declined. To use a real example, we had a couple of our developers that came here for the Money 2020 hackathon this past weekend, and over the course of the weekend had built a point-of-sale application that leveraged the CardFlight SDK for EMV chip card acceptance. Now, there's a lot of things you can do in a weekend in Vegas, but I'm pretty sure this was one of the first and only times that building and implementing a production-grade EMV point-of-sale system was one of them. But the CardFlight SDK is that easy to use where that happens. And it's not just our own employees that are doing this. We've also got solution providers in a number of different verticals that have integrated our software development kits into their own custom applications. So we have Indochino. It's an e-com retailer of suits and shirts for men. And as they were expanding into real pop-up stores and full retail locations, they used our card readers, our software development kit, our payment gateway to power that point-of-sale system so that you can go into the store, get a custom suit, get all your measurements taken, place an order, And then 2 months later, you can go onto their website and place a reorder and not need to re-enter your card number. And so those are powerful omni-channel experiences that we can help power. And those Indochino developers had no experience in the payment processing industry. They know just enough about PCI compliance to be scared by it. They probably couldn't even tell you what those letters stand for. And we help take care of that complexity and that security and that infrastructure for them so that they don't have to. Peloton Cycle, who provides a fitness bike with an interactive video subscription service, they built their own Android point-of-sale system, leveraging our software development kit and payment tools. Artsy is a startup in the art space, and they built a point-of-sale system powering live, in-person art auctions and using our card readers, our middleware, our gateway to take the payment. Or Flywheel in the taxi and transportation industry. So they're providing everything an owner of medallion taxi cab fleets needs to run their business. They're providing e-hail services, dispatch, ride management, driver management, electronic taxi meter. And one of the things they need, and they're taking all that purpose-built hardware and software in a taxi cab and replacing it with an Android device. And that's their business model, is being everything that those taxi drivers and their fleet owners need to run their business better. Well, they need to offer the ability to take a credit card payment for a street hail. So again, they use our card readers, our middleware, our payment gateway to do it. And as a result, their development team was able to integrate within a few days the ability to take card-present payments. So hopefully, I've been able to show you the wide range of applications and use cases for the CardFlight SDK. There's plenty more out there, and look forward to sharing them with you. If you're an app developer, an ISV, or you're someone who looks to serve them, we'd love to be your trusted partner for that mobile point-of-sale experience. If you're a merchant service provider, independent sales organization, or acquiring bank, we also have turnkey solutions, a product called Swipe Simple that has a turnkey application you can offer to merchants without having to do any coding yourself. So we're providing middleware, tools, technology, and hardware to power EMV mobile point-of-sale acceptance in the US that's so easy that any developer can integrate it in a matter of hours. Thank you very much.